Hello everybody, thank you all muchly for tuning in. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And for this one, I'm going to be trying a bottle of Miller Genuine Draft, it's called. Straight away I've got an issue with this because it's not genuine draft if it's in a bottle, is it? Or is it just me? There's nothing genuine about it. Really, is there? Genuine draft out of a bottle. Out of a clear bottle. Which we all know you shouldn't do because the beer can get skunky from the hop strike. So yeah, straight away I got two issues with it. And third is probably just the fact that I think it's American. And I'm not a big fan of American lagers, got to be honest. But that's just the ones that I've tried anyway. There may be better ones in America, but the stuff that is available to me is never any good unless it's craft. Anyway, this one's 4.7% ABV, so I've got a bit more hope for it because it's not a light beer or nothing like that. That ABV really, is it? Kind of a sessionable lager, I guess they're aiming for. By the Miller Brewing Company, 330ml clear bottle. This one, I got it off of Beers of Europe for £1.64. And also noticed it contains, the ingredients are water, malt, glucose syrup and hops. Glucose syrup, yeah, that's additive junk, innit? You shouldn't add that to your beer, but they've gone ahead and added it, which probably means it's going to taste horrible and sweet, which I don't like. So yeah, I don't really know why I brought it, but let's give it a go anyway. You never know. I'm not gonna, if I like it, I'm gonna say I like it. I'm gonna be honest. It says 4 times filtered for exceptional smoothness. I think it's cold filtered as well. Not sure if this has been brewed with rice or whatnot, but it wouldn't surprise me. Let's crack her open and get on with it, shall we? All right, quite a smoky opening. You can see there. Let's chuck her in the glass and have a closer look at it. It's in a clean clear glass bottle, so you can see what it looks like already. It's like a pale golden colour, or straw if you like. But by putting it in the glass, we can see what the head's like. We have a nice looking white head, steady levels of carbonation, nothing too crazy. Fairly lightly carbonated for a lager, I would say. But I don't mind that because I do have a bit of problem with burping sometimes. The head sort of dissipated a little bit. It's doing its best to hang on. Let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of this Miller Genuine Draft that's out of a bottle lager. All right. Yeah. The less said about that, the better. Yeah, you can smell that syrup. I think it's corn syrup. It's got a corny kind of smell about it. Sweet, corny, and slightly skunky because of the bottle. Yeah, not good. The head's sort of still just barely hanging on. But it's all about the taste, really, and it's all about the taste. But I don't really have high hopes anyway. But might be better than Bud. Never know. All right. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Bosh, let's chuck her down the neck and see what she's all about. Oh, that is rough. A steaming fermented pile of donkey shite. Awful stuff. Awful stuff. It's not good at all. By the way, I will say this particular bottle is brewed in the UK, which I was a bit annoyed about because I was expecting to get I think the Czech, is it normally brewed in Czech Republic or America or whatnot? I don't know, but this is brewed in the UK, so it's probably not the same stuff that you have in America. This stuff I'm drinking right here is absolute pony. It is rubbish. Watery as anything in my feel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Head's gone. How do I describe this? How do I describe this beer? It's been ruined by that glucose syrup, or it's like a corny syrup for me. Completely ruined. Like, there are some beers that can use it and still taste alright. Stuff like Holsten Pils, Kronenberg, they're not too bad, even though they do contain syrup. This one's used far too much of it, giving it a horrible sweetness. I'm going to describe the taste. What's come to my mind, it's a little bit random. It reminds me, you know, like when you have a bowl of cornflakes and you let them go soggy. It's got that kind of soggy cornflake taste about them. But this particular bowl of cornflakes hasn't been made with milk. It's been made with piss. Yeah, so it's a soggy bowl of cornflakes, but you've pissed in it instead of used milk. That's what it's reminding me of. And it's all to do with that syrup. It just tastes really artificial, horrible sweetness. And it's masking all of the other flavours in this beer. I really can't pick up on what else. There's hardly any hops or malt present in this. Perhaps a slight little hint of like a cheap sort of barley malt. I would say it's probably brewed with rice, because it's got no flavour. No sort of, it's not crisp. Can you even call it refreshing? Maybe you could call it refreshing, but it's certainly not crisp. There's no like dryness or anything on the end to sort of give it that nice crisp sort of dry and finish. It's just crap. It's pretty simple. There's not really a lot else to say about it. It's just far too much syrup for me. No flavour. It's got to be brewed with rice. I don't think it says anything about the rice on the bottle. That's rubbish. Let me know if you've tried the Czech Republic brewed one, guys, or the American brewed one. If there is in fact an American brewed one, I'm not sure. But surely it can't be the same beer I'm drinking here, because this is dreadful stuff. I'd rather drink Bud, and that's saying something. Making the hair stand up on my back. I'm not even joking. At least I drunk it, I suppose. That avoids it getting a 1. I reckon if I sessioned on that, I reckon that'd give you an headache as well, because of all the additives and that in it. It tastes really sort of additive heavy. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. I mean, what can you say about it? You know, it's brewed in the UK. It's in a clear bottle. It's claiming that it's genuine draft, and it's a bottled beer. It's not draft beer, is it? Just everything about it is fake. Don't waste your money, guys. I've took one for the team here, I like to think. And thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate every one of you. I hope this review hasn't come across as like snobby and that, but I genuinely think that's really bad. Really, really bad. Worse than the fake rubbish beers over here, most of them. It's about as good as Cruz Campo, maybe. Maybe not even that good. Yeah, smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video, guys. Can't all be good, can they? Hopefully I'll see you around on future videos. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, because it's the sort of thing I do. Until the next one, guys, take care and bye-bye, darlings.